Hi, I'm Brittany Long, and today in this video we're going to cover how to navigate the EPBR website. First we will do an overview of the website as a whole, then we will move on to Ramco. This is the front page of the EPBR's webpage. Up here you will see our forms. So anything that you would need a form for, you can go ahead and get it here. Directly below that is our Facebook link, our Instagram link, our LinkedIn link, and our YouTube. Underneath of this, you'll see our banner page. As you can see, anything that is going to be an upcoming event or important information will come across on the banner. Below the banners, you will see our videos. Anything that we have recorded that may be of interest to you, you'll see here. The right of that, you'll see our code of ethics. If you click on this, it'll bring you directly to the National Association of Realtors Code of Ethics. Take a little time to read through these. So this is where we're going to have all of our EPBR events. If you want, you can click down through here, take a look at those. Like this is our board meeting. This is going to be our committee meetings, which committee days. You're going to see the continuing education, like we have Central Lock down here. If you haven't done that, the Last Chance CE Day, if you haven't gotten your continuing education in. We have the orientation for any new members that you might be bringing in. And we have these special events like our New Kicks for Kids, Cinco de Mayo, Fairhaven. And if you come down here, this is the spot where we showcase our affiliate of the month. If you are an affiliate and you have any questions, contact EPBR. Below you can see a little bit about us. Are you aware that we have been incorporated since 1977? Go ahead and click this link and see what you're able to learn. Now we're going to go over our tabs. The first one I'm going to go over is our About Us. So if you hover over the link About Us and come down, you can see the EPBR staff. You see the board of directors and officers. So depending on what your interests are, we probably have a committee for you. Take some time to look over our committees. Now I want to show you the events tab. If you'd hover over it, you can come down here to the event calendar. Once you're in the event calendar, you can hover over and see the things that we have going on. We have the New Kicks for Kids. We have the Fairhaven contest. You can also pick which month you'd like to navigate in. So if you want to see what's going on in May, you can hover over any of our events and see the pop-up. You can also click the arrows at the top to navigate. And at the bottom, you can subscribe to the calendar on any format that you might be using. Next, I want to go over our education tab. If you hover over the education tab and come down, you can see the EPBR scholarships, such as this one that we have an application for at the bottom for any of the Berkeley, Morgan, or Jefferson County seniors. It's a $500 scholarship. If you come to the education events, this is going to only be specifically our education events like the Central Lock training. If you need this, our Last Chance CE, and our Code of Ethics. The last tab, we have our designations. This is your one-stop shop should you want to further your education and obtain a designation. Moving on to our membership tab. You can see the benefits, search affiliates, which we'll go into a little bit. So anytime that you need to know an affiliate, you can put in information and search them up. You can get started with joining the association. You can find your forms here as well. You can file an ethical complaint should you need. You can read up on the legislative, member change form, designations, WVAR, and a link that goes directly to the commission, and ways that you can volunteer at EPBR. This tab is for our clientele. This can go over why using a realtor, finding a home, any ethical complaint, home ownership matters, helpful links, and county resources. Lastly, we have our Contact Us tab. If you were to need to contact the board for any reason, you can leave a short message here. Should you need a more immediate response, up in the left-hand corner, you'll see our phone number, our email, and if you ever get lost navigating, just click on our logo and it'll bring you straight to the home page. Next, let me show you how to log in. Just click on Account Login and put in your NERDS number and your password. If you have any issues trying to log in, please contact the board directly, the number that was up here. Now that we've logged into the Ramco portal homepage, if you come down here, this is where you're going to see your NERDS ID number, your Code of Ethics cycle and date, and the whether or not your cycle is complete. If it says no, then you do need to take it. If it says yes, then you are good. Underneath of that, you will see your primary board, and directly over to your right, you'll see any upcoming events that you can sign up for. Next, let's go over events. So let's see how we would register for an event. Now, say you wanted to go to this event that was on the 6th. If you look over here, it says that the registration is closed. This means that the event is either filled or over. But if you come back to calendar and you go to a new event, like let's say we're going to sign up for the Lunch and Learn event on the 10th, you click on it. It'll give you a description of the event, the location, and on your right, you can register and download the calendar. So let's go over registration. You would click on register. You would say what you're doing. I am registering myself only. This is an example of registering for a free event. If you scroll down, it gives an outline of what you've signed up for. Once you hit register on a free event, you are automatically registered. If this is a paid event, it will opt you to put in your card information. If you want to see what you've registered for, you can come over to My Orders. And this is going to give you a list of everything that you have registered for. So the lunch and learn that we just signed up for appears right here. If you were to need any of this information, whether you're tracking your expenses or if you need anything for taxes, you can come down here and this will show you anything that you have previously signed up for. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at the Eastern Panhandle Board of Realtors. I'm Brittany Long. Thank you for joining me with my explanation of our EPBR website. I am part of the PR and webpage committee. Should you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us for help on navigating our site.